Keep it flat.
I don't know how I'm supposed to do that.
Move it around. Anyway, you get the idea. We gotta, let me turn the camera off so I can help you. Okay, son. We forgot to tell him what this thing was before we started on it. And what it was, you know. This was... These were turned down like this. Where's the other one at? Get that one right there. And these were turned down like this. And then this... It's a wood rack for... It was a wood rack for wood in a fireplace. And my son doesn't like carrying this daggum heavy-ass welder around everywhere. So we're going to make a roll-around cart for it. But to put wheels on it, I think it'd be a... Me and my son come up with an idea. What's that? Before we get too far ahead of ourselves, let's make sure that, yeah, it's a little big, but we can put something in there to make it a little bit tighter. I don't think that thing's gonna slide around much anyway, as heavy as that darn thing is. All right, let me go find something to make this thing square with. I don't have any of those magnetic things, man. I gave them to Lou already. But this ought to do. It don't have to be perfect anyway. Anyway, let's get your welder set up so you can tack this stuff and make it squared up. Well, not bad. Keep practicing. Here, pick a new spot. You don't have to keep on what you got. Yeah, let's put some gloves on, man. Not bad, dude. I think you're good enough to glue this other stuff together. It don't got to be perfect anyway. So let's go set this thing up. Alright. I'm gonna set it up though. Hold on. Yeah, practice makes perfect, son. I think it's a combination of both. But I still think something wrong with this darn machine, man. Sometimes it'll get stuck. I think you need to hold your tip closer.
I'm trying.
It's just a matter of practice, man. Your welds are looking better than mine are. Mine look like shit. Worse than that. Oh no. Anyway, I was thinking about trading the labor on that Mustang that we're trying to paint for this welder. It's a Lincoln electric. It works on argon gas. I hear a lot of things from a lot of people. There's just, you know, I don't know. If y'all can give me some advice here. I want him to progress in something he's really interested in welding. And when the welder seems to be not getting stuck, and sometimes the trigger will just freeze. You know, you hold in on the trigger, all of a sudden it just stops. Your finger's still on the trigger, and you can try to, you know, it's just Is the welder worth it to buy the parts for it to fix it so he can have some, you know, good times with this welder? I think it would be better than trying to buy a brand new one. Probably cheaper. Anyway, y'all let me know and leave the comments below. But at least he loves to weld, man. I'm proud of him, and he's really, I think he's really good at it, you know, because I just think he is. Hey, just to let you know, I almost forgot to add in there that, yeah, I do know to keep the tip clean. Make sure the wire flows freely inside that tip. Make sure the outer part of it. My son's taking a break right now, but this tip, I know to keep the inside of it clean and stuff, you know, and make sure the outer shell of the inside here is real clean around the edges. Looks like he's due for another cleaning. And I have a spare tip that we put a spare tip in there, and we tried that, you know, and the wire flows freely through the tip before I even screw the inner tip, whatever it's called. You know, he has a couple of replacements he gave me. So anyway, so yeah, we know all that. It's just that sometimes the wire would get stuck. I would grab onto it with a pair of pliers and pull a bunch of wire out, you know. I seen the roll might have been a little stiff, so we got a lot of wire off of it. Make sure none of that wire was in a bind, you know. Make sure that wasn't a problem. And we just need to go over to Napoleon's and let him look at it, man. That guy, he knows. He has to fix a lot of screw-ups there at his shop. And, he's real picky about his welder, so I know he knows a lot about it. So we're going to go over there and check it out and see what he has to say. I don't think it's you, son. I think it's the damn machine. I mean, even with those clean areas that you was trying to weld a while ago, it was still sputtering and getting stuck, and the wire getting stuck in there and everything else, man. This welder definitely has some damn problems with it. The spring's all the way compressed down. Sometimes the damn wheel just spins and it don't push nothing. Anyway, I was so proud of him because he made a weld the other day. It's the first time he ever picked up a welder, and he drew a bead and it was perfect. And now the welder's acting funny and his welds are looking like crap because I think it's the machine. So we might have to order a new trigger and a new parts for it to make it flow smooth as silk. Now that's beautiful. Parts of it are beautiful. Well, son, this is it. He's got most of the cars cleaned out of here already, but he wants to finish cleaning the cars. Yeah, buddy. I did that, man, and it's straight. Nah, that one's a dent right there. Needs another mud. I did that about 4 years ago, and well, the guy said it was taking me too long to do this stuff to get paid by the hour, so he started making me scoop dog shit, and I didn't want to scoop dog shit, so I left. But it's a brand new paint booth, man. He just stuck it together. So what do you think, son? You think you'd like it here? Huh? Come on, speak up, man. We're gonna have to help him put a cover over this, man, because you just can't have a paint booth exposed to the. We got to build a building over the top of it. This is what I've read, is having to build a damn building over the top of this crap. At least it's on a concrete slab. You got to get the fire extinguishers. It's got a long way to go, son. I don't think this thing's ran in 10 years. Yes, that cable ain't even hooked up. It's a dead room, dead line. It ain't even hooked up, so we'd have to run some electrical out here to it. Have somebody with a licensed electrician at least run a breaker box for us over here. Anyway, he took a look at that welder and he told us that it needed the new wheel assembly or whatever. Hey, there's our tent that I left here about 3 years ago. Okay, son, this is supposed to be our office.
What stuff is this?
This is the crap he wants cleaned out.
Where's this stuff gonna go?
Scrap. We'd have to clean it up and get it the hell out of here.
So all this.
Now look, this half of this area right here would be our office. We'd have to clean all this stuff out and then wall in a small tiny office so we don't got to heat and air this whole thing. Oh boy, my speedometer don't work on my truck. And it works too. I need to cut a deal with him on that one. So what you think, son? You think you'd be interested in this? Yeah, I know, it's a lot of work, dude. We'd have to come over here and put our wall right up where that pole is right there, and then come straight across and wall this in, and that would probably be our front door, and then all this rest of crap can stay in here. I don't pretty much care about none of this other crap in here. But yeah, as you can see, it's a lot of work, son. It's a long ways to go. That's why I've hesitated about coming over here, man. Maybe I just need to stay where I'm at for now until he gets this till he gets the thing in a little better shape. There's my gas. I was wondering where the damn thing went. And look, here's this chair. Remember these movie theater chairs? Yeah, I need to come get them.
New office chairs.
Yeah, that'll be our office chairs. Here's that tilt steering wheel I was thinking about putting in my truck, son. It's tilt steering. Well, got some lights for a start. Alright, let's go. Let's go back to the house and finish our little project we got going on. But now you know what you're up against and what you got to go through to make it so. We got a lot of cleaning to do. There's my damn ladder. Remember our ladder? I left a lot of crap over here. Anyway, I'll catch y'all till next time. I don't know, it might have a leak in it. But we're gonna need a radiator for the LTD. I don't know, son. We can either do that or we can make this our office up here. I had to fix some holes in the floor. I don't know, man. I don't like stairs, son. You'd have to be crawling up the stairs every time you come up here, man. Every time you go to the office, you'd be crawling upstairs.
Bigger.
Yeah, well, I'm not worried about bigger. We'd still have to wall off a little area because I'm not going to heat and air this whole building. I know we better do something with that roof before it falls to pieces. Anyway, I'll catch y'all later, man. Limster out. Well, Napoleon told you this welder's worth the trade, man. It costs $100 for them wheels. Man, leave that tape on there. Leave it on there.
Well, I think we need to put new tape on.
Well, we'll put some new tape on it. You don't want the critters crawling in there.
Why?
Because they'll stop it up. Just leave that tape on there right now. And just go ahead and unlace all the hoses and stuff and set her down in there real nice and easy. We'll have to put the wheels on there later. Here's a question for everybody. These wheels, we should bolt them on, right? Because if we try to weld them on to that thick metal, it's going to burn through the metal, right? So we're just going to wait and get some screws and some self-tapping screws. What'd you do? You throw the self-tapping screws in here or something? Yeah, we're gonna have to go get some self-tapping screws. Put in there. Easy.
I got it.
Okay. Well, it fits in there pretty good, man. Yeah, hold on, do them one at a time, dude. Or just, I don't know, wrap them tight, I guess. I don't know. Yeah, let me see it. That don't look very neat.
I'm trying.
Here. Here. Now the gas goes on the back. We'll have to weld a place for the tank on the back later. And for now, just give me this. Give me. All right, here we go. That looks a lot better, man. A lot more organized, man. You did a good job, man. Even got a place to hang your helmet on there, see? Where's your gloves at? Yeah, put them on here. Put one on the other one. Yeah, buddy. Proud of you, son. You came up with a good idea, man. Alright, man. Just drag it in there. We'll put the wheels on it later on. That looks pretty nice. I like it. Oh. Son's first welder, man, and his first weld job he ever did was for the welder itself, because it was unorganized and the hoses and the cables were running everywhere. And he's got the argon gas tank that's going to come with it, and that's flux core, I think, that's on there right now. That other wire is a bronze looking color. And but Napoleon told us, man, you're just going to have to order a new set of wheels for it, because I think he said the tensioner on it was, you know, that spring. You can back up the footage, and it was all the way compressed. And maybe just order a new, order this thing brand new. The whole cable feeding system and everything. And it's I think he's going to save a lot of money on that. But he loves to weld, man. He gets mad when that welder would stop in the middle of his patterns that he's doing, and half the time it was him that just needed practice, and the other half the time the dadgum thing would just stop. You know, the wire would just stop coming out, and it would get stuck, and you'd have to latch onto it with a pair of pliers and start pulling it and pulling it and pulling it. Somebody told me, don't buy your wire from Home Depot. Y'all can give me some feedback on that. But anyway, as I always do, I say, see y'all for now, and then I talk another 15 minutes. But anyway, I'll catch y'all later, man. See you until next time, man. Y'all be safe, and we're almost through this coronavirus, man. As far as the worst part of it goes, I think we've gotten through the worst part of it, and need to go over there and start packing my crap up at that other shop and moving it out, and look at transferring over to that other place, man. It's a hell of an opportunity, a long way to go. But I think in the long run we'd be a lot more comfortable over there, because there's a couple of lifts over there. There's somebody that's going to school over there for learning how to do paint. He's learning from a trade school how to paint, and so it would be good to have somebody beside you that's gotten taught the right way through college on a lot of things. I think I do learn a lot from other people that's been doing it for years, as well as it's good to surround yourself with people that have good knowledge. Anyway, catch y'all till next time. Lister out.